Mercury on the back, which deals with communications and mentality. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Okay, yeah. We're going to be doing all of the, what I listed on the poll. So you guys didn't have to vote. I'm automatically going to do all of them. So yeah, this is, it's coming out in reverse now. So focus on nurturing yourselves. Focus on comforting yourselves. Finding this energy within yourself instead of hoping somebody does this to you. Like hoping somebody be kind to you. Hoping somebody tells you, you look great today when you're trying to get a compliment. Stop looking for it. I'm telling you, all the energy that you need to pertain to, or whatever the case may be, focus on is energy that pertains to self. Then it will reflect on the outside energy. Taurus energy could be significance, which deals with trusting, patience, and sensuality. So like I said, trust, have patience, be sensual, embody this sensual energy. It's probably why this is on. It's a Finding Peace Healing Frequency by Chantress Siva. The heart and third eye is significant. That's what it has on there as well. Jupiter, which deals with expansion and growth. You're being encouraged to grow and expand. Yeah, and then strength coming out. You guys need to be kind to yourself. This will, nurture yourself, comfort yourself. Doing all of this can help build strength as well. It's what creates it in the first place. It's why this is what being in this energy helps you have that solid or secured foundation, you know what I'm saying, to give off this energy of being strong, So it really starts with the act of being kind to oneself. All the things that you may want to feel from other people, to give that to yourself. To protect yourself, protect your energy. Just be that security within yourself. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. If you're just now joining in, this is a collective. We will be going over, this right now is a general message, but next we will be doing one of these are next. You don't have to vote on the poll. All of them are automatically going to be done. We've only started on one. I'm just now getting on. We're currently on a general message. I feel like y'all are in this energy of independent wealth. Y'all making your own money. You're relying on yourself and not really other people. And I feel like y'all actually are in the energy of being able to enjoy or see your finances come in and be able to be like, wow, that was all me. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Congratulations. Baby, the King of Cups and the Lovers came out together. So I feel like being in these energies, like overall your life is shifting, especially in like how we talked about expansion, especially in a expansive way. Okay. And I feel like that's because the work that you have been putting in with yourself, once again, it's reflecting on the outside of your life. So if you know you haven't been nice to yourself, kind to yourself, nurturing yourself, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, then you probably going through it in life right now. Your finances, all of that. But if you know that you've been focusing on like self-care, your affirmations, healing, whatever the case may be, this is now reflecting within your finances and your overall life. And it's even going towards love now, because y'all are calling in a person, baby, that you can trust. A person that's even... it gives therapists. They give great advice. There's some type of teacher or something, and they don't even be trying to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just bestowed in them. This is who they are. So I'm like, okay. Some of y'all, this can even, you know, maybe be you. But I feel like you're going to meet somebody that's like this. Y'all match each other. You know what I'm saying? Interracial connections can also be significant. You know, at times your soulmate differs from a person that, you know, it differs from your typical or usual expectations or likings or whatever the case may be. Your idol situation, your typical, yeah, this is what I like type of energy. Some things differ, especially when you know you're still learning and growing and evolving. So it's like you come into things, you start liking things, and then you realize, oh, never mind, I don't like these things. You come into work on different things, and you realize, I don't want to work on this. I want to do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's coming to, like, passions or hobbies or something, you realize, oh, this is not what I'm truly passionate in. I just probably needed to get it out of my system. Or, you know, it's just shifts, upgrades. And like I said, I feel like you guys are expanding overall. So keep on, like, the strength is out here, oh my God. This is a nice reading, but the thing is, you have to work on certain things. If you want to remain in this energy, keep on being consistent with this happening in your life. You have to keep on nurturing those parts of yourself, whether it's your spiritual, I would say spiritual journey overall, because I feel like when you handle things spiritually, it reflects in all forms. You know what I'm saying? Like love-wise or emotion-wise, financial-wise or prosperity-wise, or whatever the case may be. Somebody could be deceiving y'all. This Seven of Swords coming out here. Somebody could be having on like some type of false mask. All right, when they be getting, some of these people could be having certain phone calls, like private phone calls or whatever the case may be. What's a spiritual baby? Whatever you want it to be. But the known definition of a spiritual baby is a baby that's with you in spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if somebody get pregnant, but they lose their baby, like it's like a miscarriage, it will now be a spiritual baby. But like I said, it's whatever you believe it is. You know what I'm saying? Ask your angels, ask yourself what it means. The number 7 is significant. 7-7. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. I feel like somebody is in this energy of potentially getting ready to steal something or risk it all in their life. Due to needing to like hold on to money or something, needing to save money. The number 10 could be significant. The number 64. The number 44. Which one is 7 of Swords? Confirm the 7 of Swords. What's this? What is the 7 of Swords? What is it talking about? Okay, what is this? What is referring to? So I feel like there's something that's being avoided. This 7 of Swords is being confirmed with the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like it has something to pertain to people, and it also has something to separately pertain to, like, with money. Like I said, somebody could be in this energy of about to steal, like, take something, you know, just act out of lack of integrity, right? And I feel like this is something that somebody doesn't really want to focus on too much. They're hoping they don't have to do this, or they hoping that, like, I feel like they're trying to get it out of their mind as well, to be honest. I feel like there's certain decisions. This person is somebody back and forth in their head about a certain decision. I feel like some of these people could have already made their mind up, and they're just trying to keep it off of their mind for a minute. And some of these people are just stuck to the point to where they could be avoiding a certain choice. Putting action towards it is probably more mental than anything. So I feel like they're in the progress of deciding if they're about to put action towards it or not. But this can be like somebody that's like waiting around, deciding if they want to be, deciding if they want to be deceitful or lie or steal or do something that's like deceiving or whatever the case may be. This could be your energy. Like I said, sometimes people money getting low and they get into the energy to where they like, you know what? I'm going to just hit my friend up. They was trying to get me to do that scam last time. So I'm going to probably do that. Whatever. Just something that's not with like, it's like lack of integrity or something. But it also can be pertaining to people, right? So people could be juggling somebody. People could be building certain connections with certain people. Maybe even people who y'all don't associate with. Maybe they're talking about you to other people. If it's like a romantic situation, that can still tie romantically. You could be sleeping with the enemy the whole time. But also aside from that, this could be somebody that... So third-party situations could be significant. People lacking integrity, getting into the energy of doing something that's deceitful, that's deceitful, whether it's lying, tricking somebody into something, stealing something. But I feel like this has been on their mind. It's been back and forth in their mind. If this is your energy, like I said, if you focus on strength and if you keep moving forward, you'll, like how you seeing certain things happen for yourself already. All right, being proud of what you've accomplished, especially financially. This can always be consistent. You know what I'm saying? This soulmate energy of people who you feel like may be rare to come across most definitely could literally come in your energy. It's just you have to stop holding on to certain lack mindsets, whether it's lack towards miracles, whether it's lack towards blessings, whether it's lack towards mindsets and how you like think, whether it's lack towards anything really. I feel like y'all need to let go of certain habits, certain things that you're, if you in this energy of trying to hold on to your money, it's good to financially plan or save or whatever the case may be, because it's good to balance spirituality and practicality. So, it's good it's smart when you do certain things for sure. But don't forget the spiritual part about it. Know that working on yourself, doing the work, healing and everything is totally different from finances and this and that. But doing these things can reflect towards finances and everything. You know what I'm saying? You will be like, well, how is working on myself going to give me some money? You know what I'm saying? You got to remember the spiritual aspect of it as well. So some of y'all you trying to come up with a plan. You trying to see what makes sense. Some of y'all want to go on vacation or want to plan a vacation, could be planning a vacation. But I feel like sometimes y'all get stopped and you be feeling like, well, do I have enough money? Maybe let me just save this. I don't need to really be spending on money right now. Whatever the case may be. But I feel like y'all need to let go of that energy of like, oh, I can't afford this, or I won't be able to afford it if I spend some money, or I won't be able to come into union with a true love connection. It just seems too good to be true, or whatever it is that you may be telling yourself. Because I feel like at times y'all get into the energy to where you may get into a more positive energy, but I feel like it's still affecting you guys. I feel like something is still affecting you guys, like mentally. Like I feel like y'all be back and forth in y'all head about that. And I feel like that's the lack mindset. That's why you have to let go of that lack mindset, or you're going to keep coming back into that energy of feeling, those ways, not really seeing clearly. So there's clouded judgment going on, especially because of fear, especially because of, what I'm saying, the lack of trust that you have within yourself and God, or whatever the case may be. So like I said, know that you can get through any obstacle, battle, whatever the case may be. Heal that inner child of yours, and maybe design like a vision board or something for yourself. Like sit, relax, do something that brings you to a meditative state that calms your energy, or something that you like to do. And you don't have to do this for money. Like, have something that you can do that you don't have to do for money. It's just something that you do on your free time, or calming. If you want to turn it into like a financial situation, that's feel free. But a time to, this can even be saying like, y'all could be in that energy, like doing things that you don't get paid to do, but it's something that eases your mind, or it's something that calms you, or something. Something that you just do. But yeah, like I said, y'all are in this independent wealth energy. So whenever you come across an obstacle, don't self-sabotage. Don't feel like you have to hurry up and get another financial situation. Don't feel like, always think positive. Don't feel like you're in the energy of lack. And don't be a hoarder when it comes to your money, because that tells yourself that you have to save money. Even when you want to buy, even when you want to spend your money, you telling yourself, nah, I can't get nothing I want. Gotta save. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let yourself know, we can get whatever we want. Ain't no budget. Okay. But be smart about certain things, of course, but know to keep that spiritual and practical energy balanced. All right. When you do this, I'm telling you, it will be presented in your life in all forms and areas of your life. So keep on nurturing yourself. Keep on bringing comfort to yourself, especially when you get into this lack-minded energy or whatever, and it causes you to get worried or fear that you're not going to have any money or whatever, causing you to stress or try to hurry up and make moves or whatever. But yeah, somebody having like it's like a secret society type of thing. I feel like somebody are having secret conversations, or somebody is being a messenger. Somebody is telling whatever you tell somebody, they're going back and telling another person. So you need to be mindful on who you communicate. If you want to communicate, talk to yourself, right? Okay? Whatever. But don't be feeling like you can really trust in people that much to where you confide in them and tell them stuff that they don't really need to be knowing. Especially if y'all are in a low vibrational energy and you maybe say something about another person. Like, they probably go over to other people's energy just on the phone, having conversations, and just end up telling everybody stuff. So like I said, that could be your energy itself, or it can be another person's energy. But all right, I'm going to put up the poll, you guys, so you can see what we're going to be doing. This is a general right now. We're about to get started on another collective shortly. Only collective we did was general, so we are going to do all the other ones. Yeah, I feel like somebody is coming towards you. Like, somebody is literally going to come towards you. This soulmate energy is really close. It's very, very close. The veterinarian or something. The studio. going over to a friend's house, something like that could be significant. You're being encouraged to go out more, to do activities more, to welcome in love, you know. Not everybody, though. Some of y'all, you still working on yourself, focusing on yourself. You don't need the distraction. But that doesn't mean to restrict yourself from giving or receiving. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that energy, you're in that energy. But it's good to be smart about things as well. Because you can still give off lighthearted energy and maybe flirt from time to time, but never date anybody or become serious, because you're still expressing that love and that part of yourself, but you're setting those boundaries like, well, I'm not moving forward in a relationship. I'm calling in my soulmate. But if I get into the energy of throwing somebody a little smile or something, I'm going to do that. I ain't going to restrict that, or I'm not going to restrict other people from doing certain things. If they want to open the door or say, hello, you're so beautiful, what's your name, or some shit, I ain't going to look at them upside their head. Thank you. Have a good day. You know, because you can still turn somebody down, but still like be in that lighthearted energy, you know. They got that Five of Pentacles coming out. Yeah. So like I said, you have to trust and know that you don't, like whatever situation you get in, like with finances, to know that it's always temporary. And I feel like it will shift when you get into the energy of knowing this is not going to be forever. There's many solutions that I can do to get out of this energy of lack, this mindset of lack, or whatever the case may be, you know? Because I feel like y'all been experiencing like this financial lack, but know that it is temporary. You have to keep the faith. Whenever you gain that faith back, you'll start seeing it for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing with this. We're about to get into a love reading. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, y'all gotta get out your head. That's why y'all be up. That's why your sleep schedule and stuff is kind of all over the place. You gotta prioritize. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to focus on, want to focus on, what's best for you to focus on should be your priority. Everything else should go out the window. Yeah, look, commitment. Because I feel like other people, they just going to steer you off your path. Other things that you be focusing on, thinking about, that's just steering you off your path. That's just causing inner conflict within yourself and with like surrounding others. So yeah, it's time to grow and expand. You know, that's why you find yourself 1 minute being in a good energy, next minute being in an energy like, bro, what's up? Like, where my finances at? 1 minute you be like, okay, finances coming in. Next minute you'll be like, oh my gosh, where's my money? Like, oh my gosh, I'm broke, or I'm getting broke. Or, you know, you gotta relax. All right, you gotta get out your head. And y'all need to get back out, you know, like mentally, you need to stop closing yourself in. Like, I feel like y'all, it's giving like a mental prison or mental trappings or something. But okay. Mental restriction. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. If you're just now coming in, we are on a collective. If anybody would love to get on the list, you're more than welcome. Until then, we're going to start on another collective. These are the collectives that we're going to be doing. We've already done a general. Next is love. Collective. The topic for love for the collective. All right. Love reading for the collective. Let's see. What's the topic for the collective in terms of love? Well, never mind, not a topic. I'm just really cool. Love collective for the collective, please. Messages for the collective regarding love. What are messages for the collective regarding love? When it comes to love, whether it's self-love, loving others, I feel like you guys are lacking confidence. I feel like y'all have certain insecurities. Maybe you get into this energy of, well, maybe I'm not pretty enough, or maybe I'm not whatever enough. It's just strength is coming out in reverse when it comes to love. All right, when it comes to love, I feel like you guys are always very nurturing and helpful when it comes to people. You know what I'm saying? You quick to give your last to somebody. You quick to always give a helping hand, a message of encouragement, or whatever the case may be. I feel like some of y'all are ready for love. When it comes to love, I feel like y'all love. Okay, I feel like y'all, whenever it's just like this enthusiastic approach, this still young spirited energy when it comes to love. Like, I feel like y'all still have this, even if you may have gotten heartbroken. I feel like y'all are in the energy to where you still fancy love. You just don't fancy the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's somebody who you guys may have cut off or detached from. This person could have some type of crush on you, or they could be thinking about you heavily. I feel like every time y'all get into a connection, you kind of get too attached to a person. You kind of start seeing your life with these people. You got to stop doing that. You just got to get to know people from a friend level. And then if you fall for them, you fall for them. A lot of things be love bombing and, you know what I'm saying, just not being as wise. So pay attention to that as well. Because y'all are like we talked about in the general reading, y'all were literally attracting your soulmate in your life, a person that you can trust. And it's funny because the same energy came out, like that King of Cups is coming out again. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to love, y'all need to work on your confidence. You need to know that you are beautiful inside and out. And that, baby, anybody will be lucky to have you, blessed to have you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all been through a lot when it came to love. I feel like y'all are in the energy of kind of being tired. Like maybe you don't even want to be in a relationship right now. All right? Some of you guys, if you're in a relationship right now, I just feel like it's a lot. You know, I just feel like y'all going through, you know, a lot. I feel like the reason why y'all be in this energy is because y'all are very genuine and you want somebody to match that energy. But don't worry, you're going to have somebody to match that energy. I feel like y'all want to be in the energy of meeting somebody that has money. Before, you probably didn't care two fucks when it came to a person having money. But I feel like now y'all get into the energy to where, well, baby, what you coming with? I hope you're not coming with baggage. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Do you got it together? I feel like it's not really a factor, but I feel like now, after things that you may have been through, you just crave security and a connection. So if this person is lacking in certain departments of their life, whether it's being in this energy to where they're able to love you properly and maybe even spoil you, you know what I'm saying? If they don't give that energy, then I feel like you maybe in the energy like it's kind of unfair, but I feel like y'all still will settle for it, to be honest, because you probably like a hopeless romantic or something. But and it's probably also because this strength in reverse, you know what I'm saying? You gotta You gotta have that confidence, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it could be encouraging you to not feel bad when you want certain things from people. And it's not necessarily like wanting it from somebody, but if they're coming to your energy, you know what you can provide, you know what you can give off. So if you give top tier energy, you want somebody who gives that as well. You don't want to keep on settling for people who you've been settling for all this time. You've already dealt with people who was broke as hell. You already dealt with people who didn't know how to love you, you know what I'm saying, who didn't know how to do kind gestures or really spoil you or something. So I feel like it may be something that you guys want. It's most definitely coming in for you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be patient. Remember I told y'all about being a hopeless romantic. You will probably end up getting into a connection with somebody, slowing down the process of that soulmate connection that was coming in. So you got to be careful on who you allow in your energy, who you just start getting all obsessed with the first day. You know what I'm saying? Because these people just be coming around for a split second, honey. A split second, but they'll stay for years if you allow them to, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of y'all just focusing on y'all money right now. You know? Yeah, I feel like y'all be in this energy of feeling like people may be having somebody on the side. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like your trust issues needs to be worked on. And I feel like when y'all come into connections, you need to be friends first. A lot of times you go romantic, you know, romanticism first before just getting to know a person for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of y'all could have been put in third party situations throughout your connections, to be honest. And maybe that's causing you to be in the energy of also kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna sit in the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit this one out. You know, father figures could even be significant. Maybe some of you guys ended up getting pregnant. Maybe some of you guys, your own father figure could be significant, or maybe it's pertaining to that masculine energy that divine mask. What the hell was I about to say? But I just feel like y'all are in this energy of, dang, what I'm about to say. But yeah, I feel like some of y'all ended up stepping into this divine masculine. Some of y'all kind of swayed from your divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of got, you kind of started going towards majority of being in that masculine energy. So some of you guys could be very independent, or you probably don't go based off the gender roles. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't care about that, oh yeah, man of the house type shit, because you'll probably be like, woman of the house, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like some of y'all could still be a little disappointed or discontent when it comes to some type of family situation or some type of situation that you were trying to build with somebody. Okay, make sure you're healing, because some of y'all could still be dwelling on things that happened in the past, which is also getting in the way of your present timing. So you don't want to be living your life and not talking to people, cut them off, but then somehow you still find your way in life, not doing what you really want to do, scared to love, whatever the case may be. That's slowing you down. Because I feel like some of y'all, you want to be in a committed connection. Some of you guys are traditionalists. So some of you guys could have that energy of, yeah, he's the man of the house, I'm the woman. Some of y'all can have that mindset and energy. So it just gives off the energy like you don't care. I feel like y'all could be submissive, and you can also be the dominant one. Like, I feel like you just go based off the comfort of other people. You know what I'm saying? You willing to sit back and relax, but you also willing to be, you know what I'm saying, head of household or whatever we want to call it. And I don't even really want to say that, but I just feel like y'all are your own person. And I feel like you was pushed towards this energy because of all the people, like the people that may have let you down in your relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like instead of just sitting back allowing somebody to do for you, I feel like you trust when you do things yourself, because there's been people who let you down, you know. But you're gonna get into a connection with somebody who can literally reciprocate the energy that you give off, for real. There go the Empress. Oh my god. Okay, the Empress and the Emperor is coming out. Okay, this is most definitely going to be a very stable connection. So like I said before, y'all are calling in y'all soulmate, and baby, y'all both give the King Cup, give this King of Cups energy. Y'all are both like, so if you know that you're still working on this energy, then you know this is more future tense for you. But shit, future tense can be tomorrow. Okay, it can come any day. It's just your mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's your beliefs, it's the effort that you put in. You know what I'm saying? If you want these, I feel like some of y'all do want to be in a relationship. You know, some of y'all do want to still get married and, you know what I'm saying, meet your soulmate and everything like that. This person most definitely is being called in. Some of you guys, this is going to be a person that's older than you. But you're going to be, it's damn near like y'all match each other, because you're going to be mature-wise, but they're going to be mature in age and mentally. So it's just like you guys, you're just going to be mature within your energy. You, of course, possibly your age as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Grown woman status, okay? Some of you guys can have a puppy, or by then you're going to have a puppy. You're going to be living very lavish. You're going to start changing how you dress, look, all of that. So I just feel like it's a process. I feel like y'all are growing, evolving, changing, shifting. And remember how we talked about in the general, how when you nurture yourself and do these things for yourself, it's going to reflect in your finances. It's going to reflect in your love life. So I feel like if y'all keep on working on yourselves, nurturing yourselves, comforting yourselves, instead of looking for other people to do that for you, you will see these things. You just have to be patient, and you just have to keep on being dedicated to, you know, your spiritual journey, trusting in yourself, trusting in God. You're literally getting closer and closer to this soulmate energy. They're getting closer and closer to being ready for you. You're getting closer and closer to being ready to come into a union. But I just feel like with this Strength in reverse, especially with it being a major arcana, this is the main focus. You can't, how are you going to be accessible to a person that's ready, you know, ready for you? Like, this person is a 10. This person is a 10. I'm literally seeing a 10. You know how people go based off numbers in a scale 1 through 10? This person is a 10. And baby, you know you an 11. You know, you break the scale, but period. Y'all literally are going to be a dynamic duo. Thank you so much, Boss Chick. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like right now y'all just want justice. I feel like some of y'all still want people to get their karma for what they did to you. I feel like some of y'all are still like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are getting into this energy to where you know you deserve better, and I feel like you're aiming for that. I feel like you're no longer settling. You're no longer caring or wanting to settle. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like y'all are shifting into this energy of really like balancing out your feminine and masculine. You know what I'm saying? You building this stability and control within yourself, and period. But yeah, y'all literally are getting closer and closer to this soulmate energy. So it's all up to you. It's all up to you. So you got to keep working on yourself if you want to see this come in. All right? You got to get out of your head. You got to stop restricting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop having this lack mindset. You got to stop having this restrictive mindset. You know, be open, be vulnerable, because you're protected. If you know you need to heal, focus on healing. Because I'm telling you, remember we said you focus on things within yourself, you're going to see it reflect on the outside or around your life. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you need to heal from, that needs to be the main focus. You can't get into a connection with this soulmate coming into this energy. So if you want to be ready, you want them to be ready for you, you got to be ready for them, you know? So I am most definitely seeing an amazing journey. It's just you got to start from step 1, yourself, okay? Self-love is the best love, and then you'll be able to appropriately give love to other people, especially in the amount, like your highest potential, your fullest potential, you know, because you could be loving people now and it's possibly not the best. You know, you've been hurt, you haven't healed, you know, it could be better, you know. It could still be top tier, but it could still be like in an unhealed, you know, whatever type of way. So, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself together, your life together, and you will start seeing your finances grow. You will start seeing you will come into union with your soulmate and everything like that. You will literally start enjoying life and celebrating. I feel like some of y'all right now could be in the energy of just, you know, doing that, you know, getting around friends a little more, or coming back out into the energy of, you know, getting out there with friends or whatever the case may be. You know, I feel like some of y'all are actually in the energy of not really settling down right now, just enjoying yourself, and that's good. You know, keep on working on yourself, and as you do this, your soulmate is naturally being called in. You don't even gotta call him in. It's naturally gonna happen. It's naturally gonna align. Synchronization, synchronicity. Aries, Taurus energy, Scorpio could be significant. So yeah, come into this rebirth. Y'all are literally, I'm telling you, you're not the same person that people loved or fell in love with. You're literally a changed person. You love differently now. You have different standards now. You know what I'm saying? And this was supposed to happen. This is literally, you're coming into who you truly are. Not what your conscious self thought you were, thought you liked. You're really realizing, damn, what did I see in you? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's because you're shifting, you're growing, you know what I'm saying? You may still be in the energy of, like I said, being discontent, like still in the energy of disappointed in certain people. But baby, you look great, and other people see you looking great. So be happy. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in being upset, still dwelling on things. So help yourself get out of that energy, because, yeah, maybe go to the gym, take more pictures, because you look good. Okay, and you can feel even better if you just create yourself this routine, do your self-care, whatever the case may be. Leo energy could be significant. Earth energy, Libra. So yeah, baby, you know Libra, it gives off that beautiful energy, Taurus energy. So like I said, if you're not any of these signs I called out, you can just go based off what the energy gives of these signs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing within love. If you guys are just now joining in, we are doing collectives. We just got done doing a general and a love. Next will be a career or finance reading. If anybody would love to get on the list, you are more than welcome. $7 questions, $35 readings, and donations are accepted if you cannot afford my prices. Thank you for double tapping the screen. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, you guys. I do have a YouTube channel. I also have other platforms. If you want to check it out, the link is in my bio. Okay. Thank you guys for your trust and your support. I appreciate it, for contributing to the live. Thank you. If you guys are able to accomplish the live goal with chili peppers or subscriptions, that would be lovely. If you're not, and you can only do things that possibly don't contain money, having to spend money, then you could just double tap the screen, share the live. Okay. And like I said, I do have other platforms. So if you want to click the link in my bio for those platforms and just support those channels, thank you. I appreciate the support. So yes, $7 questions. Lowest amount for a question is $1 if you can't afford my questions. $35 readings, and lowest amount for a reading is $5 if you cannot afford my $35 readings. Okay. The depending on your donation size, depends on how long I choose to stay in that energy. But regardless, it's going to be very in-depth. Okay. If you want to check out my reviews, because you know I do not disappoint, feel free to check out my website. It's the very first page. Or you can check out my Instagram highlights. The link is in the bio. You need guidance, honey? I do provide life coaching sessions. My life coaching sessions are for a total amount of 30 days. Okay, the duration of our calls or meetups will be an hour long. We go over any and everything that needs to be tackled, just like what life coaches do. It's nothing specific. We can get on finances, love, overall health, all of that. And I'm a spiritual life coach. So we will be working on self-discovery, strengthening our faith, and, you know, just over time. You know, like I said, I provide messages of wisdom, a lot of things. So if you want to check out my life coaching sessions, feel free. If you just want to get on the list for a reading or a question, feel free as well. We're about to get started on this career/financial reading. Yep. When it comes to your career or finances, you have to know that spirituality, once again, it corresponds. If you're lacking on your spiritual journey, you will not know what career choice you want to do. You rarely will possibly find the opportunities or see them. You know what I'm saying? You will be in this energy of constantly doing things that don't pertain to your purpose or whatever the case may be. You won't see the financial incline that you would like to see, whatever the case may be. So with House 12 coming out, it pertains to spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So like I said, if you want to know what you're supposed to be doing career-wise, or if you want to see growth within your finances, you have to, once again, strengthen your belief system on spirituality, and be consistent on your journey. Remember how we talked about in the general, which also a little bit came out in the love reading, which is now reflecting in this financial/career reading. Spirituality comes first. Spirituality is all around. Spirituality is literally everything. Okay, it's all around. So some of you guys most definitely are supposed to do some type of service. You're supposed to be almost like sacrificial, but of course, like setting boundaries and everything, but just this exaggerated energy of serving others, helping others, being of service to the world, you know, which I'm sure everybody's purpose pertains to. It's just a lot of people, they do other things because they don't really know what their purpose is or what they're supposed to be focused on. A lot of times you can get paid for doing the things that you love, and the things that you love is associated with your purpose. It's associated with your whatever, okay? So career and financial wise, focus on your spiritual journey. Be consistent. This is how you will transcend. This is how you will come into an ascension, okay? Therefore, you will see what it is that you're supposed to be doing career-wise, and you will see the financial gain behind it, instead of working these, you know what I'm saying, doing things that don't really serve you for real. It don't really correspond spiritually. Has no type of attachment. So you must know your career and finances corresponds to spirituality. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing on your spiritual journey, which is just growing, evolving, learning, you know what I'm saying, healing, then you won't really, it'll kind of be delayed for you to be trusting in what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? You will probably get a career as like garbage disposal person or something, when in reality you're a whole shaman or something. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be like, man, okay, I see a little money coming in. You'll be thinking the practical way to work to get money instead of being aligned so this can come towards you. You know what I'm saying? You're so welcome. Thank you for the gratitude. Honey, thank you for the chili peppers. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the follows and contributing to the live. Right now, this is a collective. We just got done doing a general and a love. Right now, this is a career/finance reading. Next, I believe, is self-care. Okay? This is the poll here. You don't have to vote. This is just to let you know what we're doing. So, yeah, next will be self-care. Thank you so much for the chilies. So, yeah. If you heal, you will be able to, I'm telling you, you'll be able to do exactly what you came here to do. But if you're still not healing, if you're still not becoming aware, because you're not being consistent on your spiritual journey to raise your frequencies and vibrations, you'll forever do things that don't correspond to why you're here. You will steady be doing things that don't serve you at all. It maybe just serves people outside of self and things outside of self. So yeah, it's up to you. You gotta see through the illusions. Career-wise, I feel like some of y'all are still falling victim to the illusions. Okay, you still doing things that do not serve your purpose. That's why you don't see, and like I said, that's why you don't see this incline within your finances, because you're working on things that doesn't pertain to why you're here in the first place. So if you keep on using your free will for doing things that you just want to do and not things that really help you soul-wise, mind-wise, service to others-wise, then you will just be in this illusion. You know what I'm saying? So you'll always be in this energy of switching from career to career, or you will be in this energy of staying in a specific career and it has nothing to do with your purpose. Okay, you'll be getting money from time to time, but you will never make it to that status of being financially free. You'll always keep working or whatever the case may be. So you need to tune into where like why you're here, what you're here for, what's your purpose. I'm telling you, your passions correspond to your purpose in life. Your purpose can correspond to you creating a career out of that, which from career, it will reflect to finances, which you will see a huge, like colossal, amount of growth. So, journaling, like if you just journaling, that can help you as well, because I feel like that's also you connecting from higher self. You know what I'm saying? So get inspired. What inspires you? Some of you guys are creative. Some of you guys are going to be starting on something as well, career or financial wise. You're going to be starting on something. I'm seeing like some type of project. Some of you guys could be working on this now, but I'm seeing you guys are most definitely going to put the pen to the paper, which means you're going to really put action towards this, and you're going to just start on something. Seeing you start on some type of project. Yep, you're going to get inspired to do so. So that's what I'm saying. From time to time, y'all get inspired to doing things, but to be honest, it still doesn't correspond to your purpose. It still doesn't correspond to your passion for real. So when you be looking up jobs and you be like looking up for grocery stores or this, that, what that got to do with you spiritually? What does it have to do? If you're going to do something and it's not a business, at least let it be something that corresponds to your purpose or your passion. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you're still servicing others in the way that needs to be done, in the way that is meant to be done, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, don't fall victim to these illusions, because they are surrounding you. Things are not what they seem. Just because you get a job and you in this energy like, well, I'm getting a job, so obviously I'm going to get money, so let me get the highest paying job. Like, you don't know, like, creating your business and doing what you're passionate in, like whatever you're passionate in, creating that as a business, which still corresponds to your purpose and why you're here, I'm telling you. So be mindful of that whenever you get inspired to do something, or whenever you're going to work on that project that's coming up. Ask yourself, does this align with my journey? Does this align with my spirituality? Does this correspond with my purpose in life? Because if it doesn't, it's not going to be solid. It's not going to be stable. It's not going to be a forever thing. But we have free will, so maybe you will make it a forever thing. It's a lot of people who get jobs and they see this, that it's a retirement plan and all type of stuff, not really knowing this is not what you're supposed to do. You indulging in things that literally has nothing to do with you. Devin, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. This is a collective. We're doing a finance/career reading. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like some of y'all, when it's coming to this career or finances, I feel like some of y'all got to the point to where you haven't had time for a social life. You need to balance out everything. Just like balancing out spirituality and practicality, you need to balance out your social life and your professional life. Like, don't be so 80% into work and 20% into, you know what I'm saying, doing things that you love to do and enjoy to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to create some type of balance. You got to still be, and I'm telling y'all, right now, at times you may not be in the energy to where you can just sit around and socialize. And for others of y'all, you purposely don't sit around and socialize because you're so focused on getting money and trying to focus on that career or that job that don't even correspond with your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the things that you do. All right? Because whatever energy you're in now, you're not in this energy of having like as much of a social life. You know, so you're being encouraged to still have fun, to still feel like you can rest and enjoy yourself, because this is what's really going to make you happy. And, you know, within and around you, your surroundings, your energy. So don't be in this energy of overdrive and just work, and no play or no relaxation or no social life. That's not how it's supposed to go either. Yeah, see? Seven of Cups coming out, and it's coming out sideways. That's what I'm saying. I feel like some of y'all, you just back and forth in this energy of illusions and feeling like you know what to do now. It's like an imbalanced energy. One minute you feel like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in motion. Then the next minute it's like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do, you don't know why you're here, you don't know what you like. You know, it's like an imbalanced energy. And like I said, it can go back to what we were saying earlier. Like, some of y'all are doing things that you feel like you like to do or that it's meant for you to do. Whole time it's not. So you need to be mindful. You need to really tune into the portal of your heart to seek your soul's true desires, your heart's true desires and passions. It's really not hard to do, but being in the energy of when like your conscious is on a certain frequency or vibration, I mean, you won't really notice too many things. I feel like, yeah, So your money will still, it will still be in this energy of lack, or not necessarily where you would want it to be, if you keep on not seeing through the illusions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 1 minute y'all be doing good, you be seeing straight through the illusions, and then you get back into this energy of falling victim to the illusions again. So you have to be structured, disciplined. All right? We got house 10 on the back. It's pertaining to life missions, accomplishments, and career, period. Structure and discipline. That's what I'm saying. So everything that you need to do within yourself, like how we've been talking about since day one, you need to build that structure, that discipline. Okay? You are on your life's journey. So it's all about your soul mission, okay? But if you keep on getting swayed to other things and, you know what I'm saying, blinded by other things with these illusions and stuff like that, not even realizing it, then this is it kind of puts you in this energy of not really doing what you came here to do, right? So of course it'll be another lesson that you didn't pass. Another test that you didn't pass, to the point to where you will possibly have to pick it up maybe in your next lifetime. So know you're here for a reason. So career-wise, you're supposed to be doing whatever it is that you're passionate in that connects spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritually involved, and you most definitely are of service to other people. Maybe it's pertaining to healing. Some of you guys need to heal. Like I said, some of you guys need to heal. This is going to help with your awareness and a lot of other things. So career-wise, be mindful of certain illusions, because some of you guys could be doing things that is not associated with what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Don't lose yourself in work. Like being in this energy of overworking yourself and forget to have a social life, or forgetting to have a good time. Some of you guys are possibly in the energy to where you feel like you have no time to do certain things, to play around, or whatever the case may be. But that's how you're envisioning it. That doesn't mean it's valid. I told you, the illusions are already surfacing. So illusions can hit in other factors of your life as well, to the point to where you feel like, well, nah, I'm too busy. Whole time, you're not that busy to where you can't, go take yourself out to eat or something, or enjoy yourself. All right. And remember that next project that you're going to be starting on, make sure it aligns with your spiritual journey, with your purpose while you're here. Whatever that is, it's most definitely tied to something that you enjoy and love to do anyway. So you might as well be doing it and getting paid for it. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be creating you a business or whatever. Maybe collaborating with people together. So don't be so fixated on, oh yeah, let me get this 9 to 5 and, you know what I'm saying, do shit that don't correspond with my purpose. All right. Financially, your finances are not improving because, like I said, you're not doing what you came here to do. So you're only going to see whatever mindset you're in and whatever your beliefs are. On top of that, what's also is getting in the way is the illusions. Feeling like, okay, if I go get this job, I'm gonna get some money. If I keep working this and that, I'm gonna do this and that. Whole time, you're not gonna even. It's like certain energy you're gonna come into realizing, like, why my finances not growing how I want it to? Why all of a sudden am I getting another job to be able to sustain this life that I'm living? If you want to be financially free, you have to be doing what pertains to your purpose. And it's not hard because it's something that you enjoy and love. You just have to get your conscious self to see that, to feel that. That's why I'm saying it's like a soul mission thing. That's why the house 12 came out, which pertains to, once again, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrifice, sacrificial services, and healing. And then house 10 was on the back, which pertains to structure, discipline, life missions, accomplishments, and career. So if you're wondering, why my career, why my finance, it's spiritually connected. So if you know that you're doing what you got to do spiritually, you're going to start doing things that correspond to your purpose. God bless me. And you're also going to be seeing the rewards show in your finances, to the point to where you don't have to work anymore or as often. You can literally have months off of work, like literally. That's how much, because you're going to be putting in the time, the energy, the dedication, to the point to where you're going to see results in this, to the point to where you literally don't have to do anything for months. I feel like y'all only going to want to do things because it's a purpose still, and you know that it still has something to do with your purpose or whatever. So I feel like y'all, like, you could really be out of work, like retired, but I feel like y'all not gonna retire because you love what you do, you know. So it's giving that energy, but right now it's not looking like that, because you don't do some of y'all may not do what you love to do right now, or some of y'all think whatever you're doing now is what you're supposed to do. So truly get to know who you are by just experiencing, learning, evolving in life, being consistent on your spiritual journey, so you can become aware of these things, because your conscious self is still a little lost. And if your conscious self is lost, which is your awareness, you're going to be lost. You're probably not going to be listening to your intuition or whatever the case may be. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, it's all tied to your spiritual journey and your spirituality. Your career is gonna be set around your purpose and your passions. Your purpose is your passion. I'm telling you, whatever your purpose is something that you love to do. You don't care to do it for money, but that's gonna be the reward about it. You're literally gonna be able to get paid for doing something that you love, which is still tied to your purpose here. So like I said, some of y'all could be healers. Some of y'all are being encouraged to heal. All right. But yeah, I know most definitely y'all are going to be doing things that actually pertains to the benefit of others. And you can think of a lot of places that could pertain to that, but I'm talking about spiritually. Spiritually. You know, like how there's healers, but instead of doctor form, we're talking about maybe Reiki wise, holistic wise, whatever else wise that pertains to like the spiritual sense of it, you know, instead of the proximity world, the 3D world that we live in now. It'll be spiritually, you know, it's spiritually connected. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing with this. Some of y'all, it also pertains to talking. Or maybe like some type of action towards something. I feel like y'all are almost at the finish line. But yeah, once you do this, you're going to feel completed, and you're going to pass something. You're going to complete something. So that's what your career needs to be focused on. It needs to be focusing on whatever your purpose is, whatever is the reason why you're here. Well, you're not just here for, like, you know, it's like a soul mission thing, you know, bettering yourself, coming into your highest energy, you know what I'm saying? Being able to enjoy life, like instead of being depressed, stressed out, working job to job to get money. I'm telling you, you literally gonna be young as hell, able to retire, but you're not going to, because it's gonna be something that you love, you know? I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, you just got to keep on being dedicated to your spiritual journey. This is a commitment, baby. This is something that's been passed down, or that you've been doing. Like, this is just who you are. You know what I'm saying? This is not like a regular job, like you going somewhere. Hi, can I get an application? This is like who you are. So when you're ready for that, and you're done being blinded by certain illusions or things that are not what it seems, then you will see an increase in your finances. Then you will actually be able to enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of feeling like waiting on the next paycheck or whatever to come in. You're going to literally be getting paid in your sleep. You're going to be probably in your 20s, 30s, however old you are, you know what I'm saying? Retired. Or able to retire, but just not wanting to. So yeah, be mindful of that next project that you get into. If it doesn't have anything to do with your purpose, you might want to think otherwise. Because if you ask me, you would just be, I don't want to say wasting your time, but shit, pretty much wasting your time. Because you're not going to see that increase in your finances like you want to. Even if you thinking, well, they pay $18 an hour. So if I work these amount of days, do this and that. I'm trying to tell you, it's spiritually connected. You believe in God. You know God provides all. So you can think logical, practical, whatever way you want to think. But I'm telling you, it's good to balance out spirituality and practicality. So make sure whatever you're doing, you healing, you know what I'm saying? You living in your purpose. Some of y'all can do these things now and create your business now. But like I said, you'll come into things when you're ready. You most definitely will come into things when you are ready. Yep, you gotta tune in. Your dreams could even be significant. Yeah, it's like y'all jobs are gonna be jobs to where you can sit down, celebrate as well. You know what I'm saying? Really sit down, chill, have whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be involved in whatever you're doing as well. Like, you're going to be around other people who has similar finances as you as well. You know, when it's increased, you're going to be around other successful spiritual people doing similar things as you. So like I said, some of y'all could be working with these people, collaborating for sure. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection. All my readings are in depth. My readings are $35. If you cannot afford my prices, donations are accepted. Thank you for the follow. I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting on, you're going to be sitting on wealth. You're going to be everything going to be so in order, you don't even need to spend no money. To be honest, everything going to be so in order. You're going to be growing your food, so you ain't got to pay for food. You're going to be, I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting on wealth to the point to where you just passing it down. You don't even got to touch it. That's how set you're going to be. Because you chose to balance out spirituality and practicality, and you chose to live out your purpose on this 3D plane, which is knocking two birds out with one stone, because you're growing, ascending, transcending. It's a lot happening. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. We're about to get into a self-care reading, and that will be the end of this collective. So if anybody would like to get on the list, $7 questions, $35 readings, and donations are accepted if you cannot afford my prices. If you are in here, make sure you are double tapping the screen from time to time. Okay, if you are able to like subscribe or send in chili peppers, this gold here, that would be appreciated. If not, you can do things for free, you know, like subscribing to my YouTube, giving me a follow, double tapping the screen, sharing to a friend, whatever the case may be. You pay for love, PayPal. Okay, I got you, honey. Thank you for your trust and your support. If you're just now joining in, welcome in. We are doing a collective. We're about to get into a self-care, and then I'm going to start on the personal reads. Gamer, you are first. Okay, but right now I'm going to get into the self-care read, and then I'm going to start on your personal. So I thank you for your trust and your support, as well as your patience. Self-care reading for the collective present energy within and around me. Self-care reading. Okay. Thank you, Katrina. All right, self-care. So I feel like some of you guys are being encouraged to keep up with a routine of self-care. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're saying your affirmations, also creating things that you feel may be a good self-care routine for you. Like I know you hear a lot of times people say, oh yeah, do this spiritual bath, do this. That can even be significant to do for sure. But also create what you feel can be a form of self-care for you as well, instead of going based off the, you know, the cliches or the traditional ways, which are still, you know, very helpful to do. But you're also being encouraged to create your own, you know what I'm saying? Like come up with different things that actually fits you because it's you, your soul, mind, and body. But yeah, whatever it is, I feel like you are being encouraged to, like, yeah, to be consistent. To be consistent within self-care. Be consistent within self-care. So healing, breaking these, well, releasing karmic debt, being consistent on your spiritual journey. It may not sound like forms of self-care to you, but it most definitely is. Okay, like getting dressed. Like, you know how sometimes you possibly have those lazy days. You don't want to really do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally being encouraged, like, do your routine. You know what I'm saying? Get in that shower or that bath. You know, put your little... I don't want to recommend putting anything on your face, to be honest, but just whatever feels good to you. You know what I'm saying? Mind, body, and soul-wise, okay? And just create like a routine. Make sure this is consistent. You know what I'm saying? Daily, routine, self-care. Angel number 1011 could be significant. 101 could be significant. Number 11, number 0. Oh, look, 11, 0. Yeah. Some of y'all should look up that angel number. 110. 101. 1011. Yeah, so I feel like, y'all, when it comes to self-care as well, once again, stop overworking yourself. You've been drained for some time, and you may feel it in your energy. You may feel it when it comes to having to put actions towards things, and you don't really have the energy to. That's because you're needing to focus on self-care. I feel like y'all be on a time schedule. I feel like y'all be doing something like very consistent. What should be consistent is your self-care routine. What shouldn't be consistent is this overworked ass energy. And I feel like y'all be cheering yourselves on, like, come on, we can do this, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like this energy of having to, like, waking yourself up at 4 a.m. every morning to do some work or something. You're literally being encouraged to stop doing that. Like, to literally stop overworking yourself, because your body can only take so much. Like, although you were an entity before anything, you are borrowing a human body. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be easy with your body. You have to create that. You have to create that balance. Like, you put in, your body is literally physically tired. So maybe instead doing certain workouts, eating healthier to help this. But yeah, stop overworking yourself. You be way too indulged in certain things. Or this can even be like past energy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things has happened over the course of time to the where today's time you're just so drained. You be wondering why you're possibly drained or why you possibly can't put action towards certain things. And I'm It's literally because you've been through a lot and you haven't really found an outlet for those things. Yes, a form of self-care, to just smile, to have fun, to do things that you love. You know what I'm saying? To dress wild, okay? Be wild. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy people watching you and wanting, you know what I'm saying? You know how you get into this energy of you're shy, don't look at me. Like, embody this vibrant energy that you have, because you're a very vibrant person. So, like I said, to bring this out even more, like, smile, wear what you want to wear, show some skin or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, just feel good, you know, just feel good. And like I told you, in order to keep this being consistent, right, you will have to create this routine for yourself to the point to where you start getting adapting, you know, you're adapting to it. It's more easier to maintain. So like I said, do things that correspond with you. A lot of people may feel a form of self-care for them is meditation, and you possibly aren't the type to indulge in that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, create self-care routines that fit you, that feels good to you, mind, body, and soul wise, and be consistent in this. This is how you will see, like, the energy that you have within. This is how you will be able to feel it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people seeing it outside of you, like on the outside, because other people can see this, but maybe at times you don't feel this all the time. Maybe at times you don't see this yourself. You know what I'm saying? So just create this routine for yourself. And at times, give yourself rest days when it comes to, like, because I know some of y'all be working on things, or some of y'all have been in this energy of being drained. So take a step back and give yourself a day to where you're just not doing any work or something. You know, that's also a form of self-care. Stop overworking your body. Also, another form of self-care is accepting things, accepting compliments, accepting gifts without feeling the need to do something in return. A lot of times y'all are so genuine to the point to where you want people to also feel like a certain energy as well. So get into this energy of the receiving energy. Stop always feeling like you have to give something in return. You're naturally a giver. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you want to give, then give. But it's another energy of when you give just because somebody is giving you something. That's like somebody doing something for you on your birthday, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I owe them. Like, accept that they did something nice for you without feeling like you just got to do something huge in return or something back. You know what I'm saying? Like, accept like generous energy, gifts, compliments, whatever the case may be. Okay? Also, do certain things for yourself. You know how you've always imagined certain people doing something for you? Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till my, future boyfriend takes me to the hotel, put it down with rose petals, got my little bath going. Do that for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spend money on yourself. Don't be stingy with money when it comes to you. If you want to go get your nails did, go get your nails did. If you want to go buy that purse you seen last week, go buy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do things that feel good to you, whether it's you spending finances to do it, or you don't, or it's just something dealing with within, or something dealing with the outside. Whatever, any form of self-care, you're being encouraged to do it, and to make sure that it's consistently being did. All right, you don't have to get so persuaded to do what everybody else is doing, because a lot of times that doesn't really work for you as much. At times it doesn't really feel like self-care as much, right? Like, that's why I gave that comparison earlier. So yeah, just get into that energy. Comfort yourself, nurture yourself. I feel like at times y'all need a huge hug. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a stuffed animal or something, like, hug it or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, you just have to show yourself that love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like people been in competition with y'all to the point to where you probably gained this competitive energy or insecure energy yourself. But Don't self-sabotage. Like, doing things that is a form of self-care is actually grand, like top tier recommended type of energy, versus not doing it at all. You not doing self-care. I see why you'll be in this energy. I see why your body physically is ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? I see why certain, you know what I'm saying, you be back and forth in an energy of being happy to being I just want to go lay down or something, like, you know what I'm saying? So be consistent with the self-care routine. Create your own routine that fits for you, soul, mind, and body wise. This most definitely will help. Okay? Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. I don't know why that song is significant, but most definitely give this energy as if you're lucky to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Similar to a person that has another, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and they say, man, I'm lucky to have my girlfriend, my boyfriend. You know, feel that way about yourself. Like, I'm so lucky and blessed to be me, to have a person like me, to, you know what I'm saying, make yourself feel loved, you know? Like, love yourself to the point to where you feel this love from yourself. Some of y'all probably are in the energy of you haven't had sexual relations or a release or whatever the case may be, or maybe it was like an imbalanced energy of this sort. If some of you guys are not in abstinence when it comes to releases between self-pleasure or whatever the case may be, maybe that could be a form of self-care for some of you guys. Okay, being in abstinence from people sexually, but not restricting self-pleasure. Okay, so you can be in abstinence from other people, not having sexual relations with other people. But it can always be solo dolo. You know, you have your little outlet, your little self-pleasure. If some people don't do that. Some people, they in complete abstinence even when it comes to self. But if you know that that's like a form of self-care for you, or if you don't mind like seeing it that way, if you see it that way, then that can be a form of self-care for you. All right. Making a meal, like getting something with your hands, like chopping up things or whatever. I know this can also bring you into a meditative state as well for some people. But if you a person that likes to be in the kitchen, or maybe if you never even seen yourself as a person that likes to be in the kitchen, you're being encouraged to, you know, make a meal for yourself. Chop up some veggies or whatever the case may be. Welcome in. Another form of self-care could be connecting with fire. You know, you can think of it as connecting with the earth, connecting with water. So connecting with fire can also be some type of form of self-care. All right, taking a walk can be a form of self-care. All right. Going outside, looking at the sky or the scenery, walking while doing so. Connecting with fire, inside, outside. All right. Meditation. We talked about meditation too. Meditation can also be a form of self-care. I'm telling you, when you do something consistently to the point to where you've adapted to it, you will be able to keep up with the routine. You will be able to feel more in sync with it as well, to the point to where you actually start feeling good about it as well. Another form of self-care would be to get like checkups. Whenever you feel like your body is going through things or whatever, just like how your body at times be feeling weak and stuff like that, and you don't really do too much about it. Like, the form of self-care can be being that own doctor for yourself, or literally going to go see what's going on with your body. Are you getting enough water? Are you getting enough of this? Is whatever the case may be. So you can either be your own doctor, or you can just get these checkups from other people who may be knowledgeable in it. All right, I do recommend you becoming knowledgeable in those things yourself, to be honest. But abundance planning is here, can also be another form of self-care. Okay? So plan things that you want to see a huge shift in, a huge, you know what I'm saying, just something that you want to shift in a huge way. Plan this as if oh my gosh, as if it's going to happen. Okay, plan these things as if it's going to happen. A form of self-care, to plan certain things as if it's going to happen. And make sure you give it like an abundant energy, abundance planning. So self-development, savings, travel, being free, living expenses, education, or businesses. This is somebody else's ideas that they wrote down, but this could be like a form of abundance planning, whatever they're wanting to put into motion and see a huge, you know what I'm saying, outcome in, or whatever the case may be. So write things down or plan certain things that you want to see abundance in. All right, you want to see abundance in your money, okay? Plan that. Put that down, write it down. Whatever the case may be. Whatever abundance planning means to you. We got chanting on the back. Some of you guys most definitely are a chantress, or you're a chantress. So you could enjoy chanting. Maybe some of you guys haven't gotten into this energy just yet. But if you start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? If some people wait until they're called into certain things, you know what I'm saying? If they feel like they're ready to get into that. But others of you may not notice that you're ready. So that's why it's good to initiate it sometimes, maybe. But yeah. A form of self-care can also be chanting. A form of self-care can also be music. Maybe making your own music, listening to music, whatever the case may be. Also, another form of self-care for you, I'm sure some of you guys like sweets or whatever. Maybe that can be in the form of healthy sweets or not so healthy sweets. Whatever it is, whatever feels good to you. I don't recommend eating unhealthy, but just like something like a sweet treat. And like I said, it doesn't have to be candy. It doesn't have to be, brownies or something. It can be apples, strawberries, whatever the case may be. Just something that gives you like this, it has sugar or it's sweet. Yeah, prepare that for yourself. Prepare yourself like a dinner, like a nice dinner. You know how you will see in the movies, they got the little entree and like prepare yourself like a little dinner. Like make yourself a little breakfast. Put the little strawberries on the plate or something. You know what I'm saying?